Well, our verse for today is from John 10, verses 4 and 5. It says this: When he has brought out all his own, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. A stranger they will not follow, but they will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers. So if we're one of his sheep, we can know his voice. But the more time we spend reading and meditating on the truth of his word, the more clearly we will recognize and we will know that we're hearing God's voice and not the voice of a stranger. And God will sometimes speak to us through sermons and teachings. He'll speak to us through our consciences, through other people, and even through circumstances. But if the voice is his, it will never contradict his word. But knowing the Bible isn't enough. We must also follow the truth that we know. Verse 4 said again that his sheep follow him. Knowledge without doing doesn't bring a deeper knowing. It brings delusion. James 1 tells us that in verse 22, that if we're hearers of the word and not doers, we're deluded. Hebrews 5:14 says this: But solid food is for the mature, for those who have the powers of discernment trained by constant practice to distinguish good from evil. Wisdom is a great part of recognizing his voice. Wisdom to know right from wrong. And that's a pretty important thing in this confused world that we live in. But did you notice that it's by constant practice that we're able to discern good from evil? There are a lot of voices out there, including our own selfish hearts, and we need to be able to discern his voice, and that we do that by hearing his word and by being doers of it. Amen. Well, God bless you. If you'd like to know more, just click the link below. Bye-bye.